Well, hello guys, this is Paraleo, and after refunding this game in the first day, I actually decided to get it back. For me, it's an issue with my graphic card, it's a bit older, still performance is not great, I have to play on lower settings, and even so, the heating is to the roof for the card. But I'm a fan of the series and I didn't want to miss out on this one, so we'll see how it goes. But the point of this vid is where the hell do you see your achievements list? Actually, it should have been here, it makes sense, but you can access it by being in a game. Yeah, we will have to wait a bit, it takes a while to load. I just wanted you to see the steps, okay? I do own it on Steam also, and I was quite active on the forums over there, running my mouth off. But I was always a fan of the series. I'm not a friend of the devs or Ubisoft, but I have been a fan of the games. Alright, let's pause it. Not that it matters. Yes, we do have pause, and they included this yellow borderline in the first patch they did to know when you are paused, because apparently it wasn't clear. uh, yeah, it's my... Okay, so as you can see, when you left click the portrait, you have the statistics, which are a familiar sight. The Hall of Fame, which you can access in the game. I'm not sure if you unlock something. I actually didn't unlock anything yet. I did complete a couple of achievements. And here you have the achievement groups. They are grouped on themes, you know, like in this case it's about building, in this case it's about economy, in this case it's about C stuff, but they called it administrator. Alright, some of them are actually pretty funny, and the numbers they picked, like they pick a lot of 117 requirements for quests. Alright, do you want me to go through this? I do want to go through all the items from Hall of Fame at the current time. So we can do it. We can do a preview. Yeah, let's go and do a preview for everything. And yeah, this is obviously easy to do. An aqueduct of 99 tiles. Honestly, I do think that is a cool technology. That was a cool technology for its time, but it's really a nice for me late in the game. Yeah. Do not your plebis. Okay, that's easy to do. I haven't done it yet. I just got it back last night, you know. Marmoran, marble roads, 50 ornaments, 9 building plus. That's using the I don't know how they are calling it. It used to be called the blueprint mode, you know. You have to have 9 buildings like that. Alright. This is a bit harder in the fact that now you don't need all the public services, right, for the population. Sometimes you may have options, you may have build only one to advance, so this forces you to fully take care of their needs probably. Mayor City, level 9. Not hard to do, just have to get there, and I think this one can be completed with another one. I will mention it when we... One easy one, a starter achievement. Anno horribilis. Alright, startings. This is actually very doable. Well, this, yeah, I'm still working out. I only played the first mission of the campaign on the first map. I'm still not used to the income balance with this game. Perfectly balanced. This must be something from the Celts. You can get a small island and do that. Now we pay for islands apparently when we expand. And there is a starting tax on the land, which was 100 in the campaign. 9 specialists on one island. You use the villa or the officio to do that. Yeah, I think you can do that in one playthrough, making this achievement obtainable at the same rate. I think it works if you try with a level 10 city, right? So we can make both achievements from these 3 and the other 3. But you never know. They might mean a level 9 instead of... Wait a bit. Obviously, I never got to a level... Oh, it's level 9, I don't know. I remembered level 10 for some reason. Okay, so it's the same city, you can complete them both if you have the economy prowess to do it. Now let's go to the other one. Terra Nova. Okay. It seems that it doesn't count if you do it in one playthrough. I'm not certain on this. It probably is in one playthrough. Destroy them, okay. Right, I should read them, right? Ultima ratio, build a kinky rim equipped with a maximum number of military modules. That's a 5 sales ship. It's probably the pinnacle of technology for this game. Caveat venditor, buy all the goods stoked by a trader at once or once. I assume once. Alright, spend at least 170k dinari rerolling items at the vendors. That's at the NPCs who sell stuff. Neptune's bounty. Can do this with lumber. I actually got this by just exploring the first map in the first chapter of the campaign. I just placed my ship on waypoints and did it like very fast in the first 2 or 3 minutes. Have a captain equipped on 27 ships. Now the ships have a slot for captain, which you can use, and there are different qualities for the captains. Some of them we will see when we look in this episode, in this video, at all the items in the Hall of Fame also. I will make chapters for this video, so you can skip to what you want. Alright, so this was group 3. This will take a while. Alright. I mean, it starts repeating, right? But, right, Tactful, Diplomat. Trade union, establish a trade treaty. This refers to the active playable computer characters. Now all segments. And this is a problem for pacifists or people who don't like to play with the war stuff in Anno games. Ally with Voda or Syracuse. Actually, this one sounds like an old word we were using in Romanian for ruler or king. It's almost the same. I think it spells almost the same. Dalenda Est. Conquer an opponent's villa. Ex Amicitia Pax. Appoint an allied rival as a specialist. Virtuous reward. Receive tribute from a rival. So this is about diplomatic stuff. Everything. Ex Gratia. Gift other parties. Alright. I don't know. I might do that. Parabellum. Yeah, see, another one you can do in a big playthrough if you have the patience. Civis Pacem, broker a peace after waging war with 3 separate rivals. I think this means let's make peace. I know how to read stuff, as we did mandatory Latin in school, since we are an Latin language. Basically, we have a Latin language. So, a brother's betrayal. Eliminate Dorian. Dorian is the easiest character in game that you can play versus with. Eliminate Lycia. Break the cocoon. Eliminate Tarragon. Yeah, this is a guy, I think it's a Celt. This is for sure a Celt. Zaranitu, it's the Babylonian one, I think, or Mesopotamian one. Yeah, I'm not too good on ancient history. Eliminate Concordia. Concordia is the religious character. Heavian and the Feather. Neferneru might be the black guy, right? The warlike tribal warrior that we have seen. Quid pro quo. Attain the rank of proconsul and open for consultation. Attain the rank of consul. This you take by force. This is given to you, I assume, by gaining the favor of the imperator. All right, keen listener. We took a look at this. Now, keen listener. Pumping marble. Okay, so this is about completing the special quest lines. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna talk a bit about a few changes they have made, but separate, because I don't want to make long vids. Alright, so each NPC has had their quest lines in Anno 1800 also, and this would take a long time. And in this style of questing generates has its origins back in 1404, where you had the Sultan's and the Emperor's quests, I believe. But I like that they kept it, even though these might take a while to do it. But due to the way the game is set up, you can actually do this in one playthrough, I think. I think it's possible. Alright, quests for every NPC that's currently in the game. This, I don't know what this is. I'll look into it. From an alderman, must be one of the Celts. Alright, so these were NPCs quests. I mean, I do call them NPCs, but actually these are the active PC players, right? NPC means non-playable computer person, something like that. But you know what I mean. Alright, a toe in the caldarium. complete complete act 1, complete act 2. I'm not sure why this isn't done for me, because I did. Okay, so those were chapters. Alright, so the acts are split into chapters. Okay, I got to chapter 2 last night when I was playing. Alright, bend or break, not built in a day. I might do that. The handling on the income is a bit different right now. And scattered, what the fuck? Scattered. Alright, must be a play on words. Survive vote as attack. Alright, so this is about a campaign mostly. Oh, spoiler alert. Sorry about that. Alright. Insightful sage, it's about religion. Discendo Discimus, I think it's spelled in my side of town. Scientia protesta est, research inspirations, non-numerologist. Fulfill all inspirations that hearken to Anno's past or future. Okay, so you have to get everything. Some of us will do it, probably. Orbis non sufficit. Acquire a discovery from the Hall of Fame. Ad infinitum. Accumulate a total value of 1602. Prestige. Yeah, one of the game was 1602. One of the older games. I never played this one. Graphics a bit too low for me. And I am 45 years old, if you didn't know. Bona fides have the veneration effects of 6 patron deities active at once. Sounds like my style of gameplay. Devoted to devotion. Reached the 15th milestone of devotion on an island. Polygnostic. Cool. Cool. So it's a mix of research and religion over here. Alright, let's see. I think we are close to the end. Contractually obliged. One more chain. Yeah. Have 9 discoveries in the research queue. Alright, that's actually interesting that you have such a big queue for the research, so you don't have to. But for a small town, it took a while. Like I checked last night to upgrade your trade post, basically the first building that you have right in the harbor, to level 2. It took me about, I didn't go through all of it, but the timer said like 50 minutes, and I had like a 200 or 300 population at that point. You know, that was making knowledge, something like that. So it takes a long time in smaller cities. And I think the base settings for the campaigns are easy when you start, so we had easy research. De novo, change a building skin with a cosmetic tool 9 times. Nota bene means something like keep in mind or remember this. Open 9 info corners. I do tend to do that, at least in the first playthrough. Novarchus, group 9 ships into a fleet. Yeah, that's a big fleet. Monopantheist, dedicate 9 islands to the same patron god. think you can change this on the fly if you change your mind, but not sure what happens to the progression. I need to play a bit more. To the progression to the initial god, I don't know what happens. He will get upset probably, right? I know the gods are not interfering in Anno. I mean, you won't get struck by lightning if you change a god. Trails in the sea, set up 9 trade routes between different islands. Morituri te salutant. Or Morituri, I think it's Morituri te salutant. Host 9 events in the amphitheater. Yeah, this one is the big wonder. You saw it in previews. The devs have showcased it. It's like the wonder from 1800. It's structured about the same. Okay. Now, Loyal Roman. This is about everything. Have a specialist in the villa. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, you can slot items in the villa. Now you have specialists. You don't have different contraptions like it was, you know, in Anno 1800. Because here people are driving the change apparently, you know, but we'll see. I mean, in the villa you only can host people. But on the ships, obviously, you can host scorpions and stuff like that, catapults, and let's keep on keeping on. Experto crede, vestis civitatem facit. I think it means clothes make the man, something like that. Build every fashion production chain in Latium. City washed. Place all 3 amenities in Latium. Appoint Cernunos as patron god of an island in Latium. Actually, this one is in the Hall of Fame. You can unlock him, so you don't have to research him every time you start the match. But he's way up in the tech tree in Hall of Fame. You'll see. We will take a look at all the things. Semper Vigilo. Resolve 10 major incidents. Reunionatrix. Man, is this? I don't think. Is it a wink at Obelix and Asterix? I'm not sure. Socket Whiskaris and Obelix in the same villa. Clammed up. Feed your patricians nothing but oysters and caviar, man. For a total of 117 minutes. I wonder if you could do that in the same playthrough, or you know, with the other 2 achievements. We'll have to see. Huh. 117 minutes. That's a big undertaking, man. And you have to make sure you are not tied into any wars that can disturb you. Libertine. Oh, wait, this is in English. Libertine liberty. Have at least. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's possible in this game. I mean, it is obviously possible, but the population ratios are a bit lower than they used to be in 1800. Like some buildings only cost like 4 people, you know, in workforce. And to give you an idea, right? And in 1800 you started like with 10, which was the standard for the lumberjack. Stuff like that. Holier than thou, have the highest devotion to your exalted patron god of all governors in Latium. I don't know what this is. It might be related to the crier. You have to build a statue or something. I'll take a look at this. I'll research this. Alright, and the last one, Indomitable Celt. Past the White Cliffs, such an first island. What? This I don't know how to read. Tuata Deorum, a point to Celtic deities. I think this one is not in Latin. To Celtic deities as patron god on your islands. In Vino Veritas, provide aldermen with wine while halting their beer supply. Discover all of Albion. Hic sunt Dracones. The last drop. Match the Celts in a drinking contest. Cura Annone. Connect Albion and Latium with a minimum of 3 trade routes. Terra Firma. Remove all the marsh tiles from one of your island. That will upset at least one computer player. One rival. Yeah, they are calling them rivals in this game. Romani Ite Domum. House 2000. Yeah, it's a throwback at the Anno game that most people didn't like. Right, to 205. Celtic residents on an island without Romanizing a single one. And Shield of Albion. Surpass 500 health, fire, safety, and happiness in Albion. There is actually a setting when you start a new game, right? So incidents will not happen when you surpass a certain number here. I think it's 1000, right? So if you have that indicator, right, at over 1000, you can have the option to not have incidents at that point because you are prepared enough. Now I'm not sure if it's on, I do suspect it's per every island, right? It's taken in consideration in each island separately, so you will still have some stuff, but also you can play without incidents, I think, if you don't like that bother. Okay, so this was the groups of achievements. Yeah, I don't find most of them hard, right? Some of them can be obtained in while playing normally, not looking for them. And I didn't mention what this means. It's a bonus when you complete everything in a group. This is a bonus fame which you can use in the Hall of Fame.